Good evening, good evening, good evening. Hey, folks, what's going on? This is Wesley, Billion Dollar Virgin here. Instead of saying folks, I want to say friends. Hello, friends, men and women around the world. Today was a blessed day. Today is Sunday, depending on when you're watching this video here. But, I did some remarkable things here today. And I thought about something. In my DMs, I've been getting many, many DMs lately here. I'm grateful that like every day, 1,000 to 2,000 new followers have been choosing to follow Wesley Billion Dollar Virgin here. But I want to talk about, guys, put your names below. Let me give you guys a shout out. If you want a shout out, put your name below and I'll definitely do that for you. But I want to talk about what's the key to true happiness, okay? And I know what you're thinking. Wesley, how do you know the key to happiness? Well, this is just my philosophy. And, I've lived a very surreal life for the past like 6-7 years. And I want to share that with the world. What's up, Jesus? How are you? Rob, Farod, Callie, what's up? How are you? Blake, what's going on? Jada Marie, Callaway, Fabulous, Christo. Thank you for the loves and the shares. And if you guys, before I get started here, I want you guys to like and share this video because I think everybody needs to know what the key to true happiness really is, okay? And I want to share it with you. What's going on, Suave? What's going on, John Trey? What's going on, Dwayne Wallace? James T from ATL, Joel, Crystal, thanks for the likes. Thanks for the shares. Appreciate you guys. Hey, get out a sheet of paper if you don't mind. It's going to be a quick video. I want to tell a story that I've never told before because I want you to remember something, okay? And I want you to tattoo this in the back of your head that everything that you want, especially when it comes to success, all you really want is just happiness, okay? That's what you really want. You really don't want money with dead presidents on it. You really don't want fancy cars. You really don't want, a beautiful girl, a beautiful guy, mansions around the world, traveling around the world. What you really want, truly, is happiness. Because everything that we will ever receive in life, any desire that's ever fulfilled, is that emotion called happiness, right? So, Adam Rich, what's going on? All right, let's get started here. Guys, if you're ready for me to go, if you don't mind, please just pay it forward for me. All I ask is to like and a share because you understand my mission is to make millions of millionaires, which I will do, or to help many people pull themselves out of the negative or cynical situation that they're in right now, to understand there's a beautiful world out there that I want you guys to be a part of, okay? All right, what's the key to true happiness? Let me tell you a story here. 8 years ago, when I was staying in my small $700 per month apartment here in Houston, Texas, had an air mattress. My children would visit me on the summertime, and I have vision boards around the house, and I was working. And I was working at that time. I had a boot camp here in Houston, Texas. I had just quit my engineering job because I really wanted to focus on my dream. And I started to think to myself, and it was one night I was in my office, and I asked myself a question here. And I said, Wesley, what do you really want? Do you really want the business? Do you really want to work 24 hours? At that time, I was working like 15 hours a day on my business, right? Can you relate? Like every day grinding, right? Trying to find the needle in the haystacks. And I asked myself a question. This is a true story. I said, Wesley, what do you really want? Do you really want the business? And I said, not really. If I can have the money without the business, give me the money, right? And I said, well, Wesley, do you really want the money? I started to ask myself questions, okay? I want you guys to comment this below. Questions define your quality of life, okay? Questions will define your quality of life. I just started to ask myself questions. I said, do you really want the money? I said, not really. What I really want is experiences. I want, I want to travel the world a bit. I want to go to different countries. I want to have a few cars. I want my children to be happy. I want to bless my parents with some magical things here. And I asked myself another question here. I said, Wesley, is that what you really want? Do you really want to buy cars, take care of your parents? What do you really want past that? And to be honest with you, what I came up with is I wanted to be happy. More than anything, I wanted to be happy. Folks, 90 days before I became a wealthy person, this is a true story. I'm talking from the top of my heart here. 90 days. Thinking back at that time, I kind of get a bit emotional because, I was going through a tough time in life and no one knew it. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I would be motivated on video. I would be enthusiastic on video. But, once that video turned off, man, I was really uncertain. I wasn't sure that this was really going to work out. And I'm so glad that I got this clarity, that I really figured out what happiness really was. It wasn't my Lamborghini. Happiness is not me traveling first class around the world. Happiness wasn't just, buying my parents a brand new car. Or happiness wasn't really, buying clothes, going to Paris, hanging out in Dubai, coaching amazing celebrities around the world, or receiving 500,000 fans on Instagram, and, people every day in my inbox telling me how much I changed their life. What happiness to me is this, and I want you to write this down. It's fulfillment. It's fulfillment. And you may say, well, okay, Wesley, what do you mean by fulfillment? Believe it or not, what makes me the most ecstatic, that makes me so enthusiastic about living, is just to be able to give back to other people. Okay? Like today, like every Sunday for the past 3 years, I've been traveling downtown in Houston, Texas, and I've been feeding over 200 people every single weekend. Like if I was in Houston, Texas, I am out there every weekend doing that. And believe it or not, that's, you have no idea. I mean, I'm sure some of you can relate to the feeling of giving back, right? And but let me say something. This is where the story gets good. Is before I made $1 million, I started to give back to people. Now I couldn't feed 200 people, but I could feed 5 families. I couldn't, go to McDonald's and spend $1,000 on food, but I could spend $100 for blankets for people under the bridge or for other people that were homeless, okay? And what I understood was I felt when I was doing that on such a very, very, when I was doing that on a very small scale, I felt like I was rich. I'm gonna be honest with you. Now listen to me close here. Like I remember, man, I didn't have a pot to piss in. I didn't have much money in the bank. I had credit cards. I had a little money coming in that could take care of my bills here. And let me share something with you. Going out, even when I was broke, helping another person made me feel wealthy. It made me feel rich. Because what I determined, I made a commitment to myself. I knew it was a part of me that I knew I was going to be very rich and successful. So since I believed that, I started to act as if I was. Am I making sense? Guys, hit the like button if I'm making sense. So I started to get my money and I will start helping people, feeding people, whatever, right? They need clothes, they need shoes. I couldn't do it on a high level, but I kept doing this because I was embodying the person that I would be today. Because I understood one day I would be this wealthy person, like this wealthy guy. And I understood something about money before I made money. Money does not make you a bad person. Listen to me, young people. Money does not make you a bad person. Money only expands the person that you are today. So what I decided to do is be a better person. I wanted to be the best quality of Wesley Virgin, even when I had a negative balance in my bank account that was about to take my car. I was about to be evicted, but I decided to be a better version of myself. And when I received the money, well, this is the guy that you hear right now here today. This is the God that you're listening to right now in this video here. I truly believe service leads to greatness. That's not mine. I learned it from Jim Rohn. You know what? Years ago, I would listen to motivational videos just like you're listening to this. You know, motivational stuff or inspirational videos are powerful, especially when you can relate to the story. But this older man by the name of Jim Rohn, he kept saying service leads to greatness. Now, I heard it, but I didn't understand it. I said, well, how am I going to serve someone? I have nothing. And he said, well, if you keep thinking that you have nothing, you will never have anything. If you keep thinking that you're broke, that you're poor, that, you know, life is just useless or things are not going to ever work out for you, they never will. So not only did I have to serve, I had to believe. And I had to understand that happiness was fulfillment. Come at the word fulfillment. Young people, listen to me here. Hold on, let me sit up for a second. Hold on. Because this is about to get good here. What I want you guys to focus on is fulfillment. See, now, let me tell you why this is important. I know a lot of people that have a lot of money, and they thought money was going to sustain happiness for them. They bought some stuff. They bought some boats. They bought some houses, right? They bought some cars here. And guess what? They're unhappy. I know certain people who have killed themselves. They take drugs now, more. Like they have money now, they take more drugs. They drink more alcohol. I know people that are wealthy, they're depressed. Does that even make sense? But I thank God that I realized this before I made a lot of money, that the happiness was in the fulfillment. It's not in the Rolls Royce. It's not in the traveling around the world. It's not in the shopping sprees, getting the Chanel purses, getting the Cartier bracelets. That's not the happiness. I'm not saying it won't make you happy temporarily, but fulfillment means something that's going to last forever. Is contributing to another person. And see, it really worked to my favor is this, because see, if you believe in the more you give, the more you receive, that's a true universal law. And when you start to give more, you start to train your own mind that you have more. Can I say that one more time? When you start to give more, you know, a lot of you, I meet a lot of young people. And when I say young people, even people in their 30s, right? Especially people in their 20s, young men and young women. You know, you're so quick to say, I don't have any money. I'm broke. Well, I can't do it yet. I'm not like you, Wesley. Well, I'm still trying to figure it out. Right? And I'm thinking to myself, when do you make a decision? When do you make a decision to understand that happiness can be attained through fulfillment, and you don't need the money to be happy? You know, the thing is, while you're listening to this video, you're like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, you're right. But see, you don't get it on a very unconscious level yet. Like subconsciously, you don't get this. You could say right now, oh yeah, that makes sense, Wesley. Yeah, because money is not everything. Like I would never say that. I never said money is not everything. What I'm telling you is what you want, what you truly desire by the questions that you ask is really not the cars, the diamonds, the rings, the the bracelets, the shoes, all this stuff. This is great stuff to have. But what you really want is the feeling of happiness. That's it. If you knew how to be 99% happy throughout your day, would you want to know about it? I'm asking you a question. Comment below, folks. If 99% of the day, if you know how to do that, that you'll wake up happy, you'll go to lunch happy, you'll go to work happy, you'll go to your business happy, you'll deal with your children happy, you'll deal with your friends happy, you'll go to work happy, you'll go to bed happy, you'll have lunch and dinner happy. If you know how to do that, would you want to know about it? Absolutely. But the problem is this. Someone has persuaded you that you need money, or you need things, or you need validation to be able to get this thing called happiness. The key to true happiness is fulfillment. I'm going to write it down here. I want you to see this. It's fulfillment, ladies and gentlemen. See, I'm so grateful that I figured that out before I made that $1 million. Because if I would have made that $1 million before I understood that true happiness was in fulfillment, then guess what? I would have bought some things. I would have been happy. And the happiness would have started to dissipate. Then I would have bought something else. And I would have did something else. And I would say, well, I need this. I need this. I need this. And I'm chasing something that was already inside you. What I'm telling you, you don't need to chase happiness. You don't even have to desire happiness, because happiness is with you every given moment if you choose to focus on it. If you go out there, and guess what? You don't have to go feed people under the bridge. If you wake up in the morning, you see somebody in the elevator, greet them. Hey, how are you doing? You like their shoes? Give them a compliment. It's not just through physical things. You can wake up in the morning, go to your job and tell somebody, say, you know what, I'm proud of you today. You can wake up in the morning, you can look at your significant other and say, you know what, I love you. Look them in the eyes. You can go to your children's room right now tonight, look at them and hold their tender face and say, you know what, I love you. I'm proud of you. That's fulfillment. Fulfillment is contributing a positive emotion to another person. It doesn't have to be physical, okay? But see, what you have to understand is, you might say, well, Wesley, how does that make me some money? I need money. Understand something. Anything that you desire on the planet, anything that you want on the universe, first of all, already exists. Like your fancy car, it already exists. Your fancy purse already exists. Your house that you want exists. The vacations, the plane that you will ride on that would take you around the world already exists. Your significant other, your wife, already exists. Your husband already exists. The children that you will bear one day already exists. Okay? It already exists. So since it already exists, we can be grateful and happy now that those things already exist and that we have those things. You don't need to wait. Listen to me, folks, here. You don't need to wait to be happy. You know, this generation, you millennials and centennials, everybody that's born after the age of 1981, you're so unhappy. You know, you have spurts. Sometimes you're happy, then you're pissed off, then you're angry, then you're sad, then you're depressed, then you're down. Your emotions are so all over the place, like a roller coaster. And what I'm telling you is this, that to me, to be unhappy about any part of my life, regardless of the money I have, is to be ungrateful. Everybody that's listening to my voice, if you're unhappy about something in your life, it's because you're fucking ungrateful. And you wonder why great opportunities don't fall in your lap. And you wonder why people don't admire you. And you wonder why you're not more important or more significant on the planet. And you wonder why you don't get all the great opportunities like somebody else. It's because the people, in my opinion, of what I've seen, the people that spend more time in gratitude, happiness, fulfillment, great things tend to happen to them. Opportunities they tend to see. These people tend to be able to bring in the abundance that they deserve to have. I love all of you. I wanted to share that story with you because I know you're all chasing success, and I want you to stop chasing success. Chase fulfillment. Success is not something that you chase. It's something that you attract by becoming an attractive person. Okay? You don't have to every morning get up, I got to be successful today. I got to be successful today. I got to be successful today. No, you've already won, young people. You're already successful. You woke up this morning. Some of you woke up in the greatest country on the planet, which is called the United States of America. Some of you woke up in a house. All praises to the Most High. God is the greatest. You have a car to drive. All praises to the Most High God. Some of you have a job. Some people don't have jobs. You're missing the boat. You don't understand that you're already successful. Do you not understand that the car that you bought at one time, you was excited about that? I want you to think back to the first car that you got. You was excited, right? Thank you, mama. Thank you, daddy. Oh, I did it myself. Bam, I saved up my money. I bought my first car. Now you don't give a damn about the car, right? Now you don't even care about the car, right? Some of you guys do this with people. Get a new girlfriend, get a new boyfriend. You're excited about them, right? Making love every night, right? I love this person. Oh my God, they're my soulmate. 3 months down the road, you can't stand to see their faces. Folks, you're missing the boat. You got to wake up. You got to be more intelligent. Happiness is within you. Some of you think another person, if you find another person, right, you're like, yeah, you know what? If I meet the soulmate, then I'll be happier. You know, if I had $10,000, $20,000, I'll be happier. You're missing a boat. Happiness is already within you, like right now. As you listen to my voice, the happiness is within you, but you don't focus on that. Most of you, this is going to hurt. Most of you focus on what you don't have. And you're doing this unconsciously. When you see somebody else living your dream, you see me driving my Lamborghini, right? Boom. I'm going 100 miles per hour past your car. Your car maybe is a hooped or maybe it's a car that's just not better than my car. Automatically you get envious. You feel something. You're like, man, I want that. Why can't I get that? And the happiness that you had at first, now that happiness is tend to dissipate. What I'm telling you is this. The happiness is always there. It's always there. See, I had to understand that when I was doing something for 7 years, chasing success, grinding. That's why I don't believe in grinding anymore. I don't need to grind to make money. I don't need to grind to be abundant. I am abundant. I am successful. I am making money, period. The problem with you, I have people right now that's following me. They make $10,000, $20,000 north per month. And just because they see me or see somebody else that's making 6-7 figures per month, now they feel bad about their situation. Man, I wish I was making $50,000. You have some people on the planet that's not even making $20,000 a year. $10,000 a year. Happiness is found in fulfillment. Get used to it now. Like, get accustomed to this. I want everybody to come at the word fulfillment. If you truly believe, I want to ask you guys a question here. I want you to listen to me here. How many of you believe that you are a multimillionaire? Be honest with me. How many of you believe that you are a successful man, a successful woman? I mean, when I say believe it, I mean to your gut, to your soul. From the top of your heart, that you believe that you are a self-made $1 million woman, a self-made $1 million man. You are abundant. You are prosperous, that you feel it. And you feel it so deep that you can feel the joy right now because it's happening. Well, let me share something with you. If you truly believe that, if you truly believe that, if you truly believe that, act as if. You hear me? If you truly believe that, young people, act as if. Act as if. I'm giving you the secrets here tonight. Like, if you truly believe you're a millionaire, you got 7 figures in your bank account, right? If you truly believe that, act as if. If you have 7 figures in your bank account, are you hanging around the same person that's in your phone right now that texts you every single day that complains about their problems? Are you going to the same club or to the same store like all the other people? Think for a second. Are you on Facebook, on Instagram, 20 hours a day, liking photos, looking at people that you admire? Oh, I want to be like them. Oh my God, they did this. Kim Kardashian did her lips. She did her butt. Think for a second here. You know what? When you leave your house, how many? Let me ask you guys a question. How many of you spend time with a millionaire, maybe 20 hours a week? How many of you spend time with a multi-millionaire? 20 hours a week at a minimum. Not many of you. You know, you can go out, you can go to the store, you go to the library, you go out, and you know what? Do you just meet them every day? No, you don't meet every day, but they're everywhere. But they tend not to be in the places that you go. You know what I've noticed about even my millionaire friends? Like, I'm gonna spend a lot of time with them. You know why? Because they're doing the same thing I'm doing, living their purpose or working. See, you have to understand something about when you hit a level of success. Like, I'm very passionate in what I do. I have a purpose that is so deep in me that I have no problem with isolating from the world. People, who cares, right? I love them, but what I'm going to do as far as my purpose is more important than any man or woman on the planet. It's just what it is. And you might call that crazy, right? You might say that's weird, but meet other people. Like, meet a Elon Musk. He's a billionaire, right? He's the guy that created the rockets that go out of space here. Do you think you're just going to have coffee with him every single night? You think you're going to talk to him for hours on the phone? You think that's what he's doing? He's trying to change the world for the better. He's trying to change the world for the better. Steve Jobs, you know, God rest his rose. He was trying to change the world for the better, and he did. He shifted the world. See, a lot of you just, what you don't understand is, I know I'm kind of sliding off the topic here, but I think this is needed to hear. A lot of you don't understand like the seriousness and the habits that must go into to do something that's very successful. Do you think LeBron James is just having fun every day, drinking in the bars, you know, just hanging around normal average people every day? No. You think Kevin Hart is hanging around normal average people every single day? No. And I know some of you guys are getting upset because I said normal and average. It's what it is. Some people, 90% of people on the planet are normal and average. Normal and average is this. You go to a 9-to-5 job. You live for the weekend. You still hang around your friends only because they make you feel good and you're comfortable with them. That's normal and average. Normal and average people is people that can't stay consistent to shit. You can't even, you can't do nothing for a week. For 1 week. You can't work out for a week. You can't read a book for a week. You can't, you can buy one of my programs here, right? You can't even do it for a week until you give up. Oh, I don't have time. That's normal and average people. I don't have time. That's normal and average, period. Normal and average people, they use the word I should do something. I should work out. I should make money. I should chase my dreams. Okay? That is normal and average, period. Let me share something with you here. Rich people or successful people or even Wesley $1 billion virgin. I don't want to hang around normal and average people. I'm going to be honest with you. I just don't. I don't have that desire. I just don't have a desire. You know what? Even with my journey of myself, I see myself evolving within myself. I see some people that I used to be around, I don't want to be around anymore. Not because I hate them, not because I don't like them. I love them, but they're just not the type of people that I want a part of my environment. Have you ever, understand this, have you ever, as many of you, I believe, are evolving, right? Because you're listening to more information like this. You're reading more books. Your beliefs are changing. And some people that you were cool with, but the conversation that you have with them is so futile, it is so elementary, you don't even want to be around them. Does anybody experience that? You know, the people that you used to talk to, you used to call it, we just bullshitting around. Oh, we just bullshitting. To me, that's the most dumbest statement you can say on the planet. To me. Because life, to me, like my life is so good. It is, to me, it's like, I believe I'm going to live to 1,000. But you know what? Man is living to about 100 years old. I have no time to waste the bullshit at all. Everything that I do must be for a purpose, for something that's going to make me feel good or make somebody else feel good, period. But you young people in your 20s, you think you got so much time, don't you? Oh, I got time. Let me share something with you. You don't have any more time. Before you know it, you're 20, you're 25, and you're 30 years old. And all the things that you said that you wouldn't do, you know how we say, I'm not going to be like mama. I'm not going to be like my daddy. I'm not going to be like my grandma. Yes, you will. You don't realize it. You're seriously becoming them. Not because you don't have the ability to become more. It's because you're not consistent. You procrastinate. You give yourself excuses. You don't make commitments. I got people every day. Wesley, how do you become rich? Wesley, what do you do? How can I do it? Show me the blueprint. Show me how it's done. I can give them something small. Something small as in, you know what? When you wake up, this is what I want you to do. Be grateful, okay? They be like, what? How does that relate to making money? I want to make money. I don't have time for mindset. I don't have time to be grateful. I don't have time to talk to myself in the mirror and say how amazing I am. I need to make money. And what they don't understand, that they don't even have a foundation to make money. Because if I give you the steps, step 1, step 2, step 3, you're going to give up. You're going to quit. See, I know that. I can meet any man or woman within 5 to 10 minutes of a conversation with them. I know what type of life they're going to live. I know if you're going to be mediocre. There's nothing wrong with being average, by the way. Somebody needs to wash cars. Somebody needs to clean houses. Somebody needs to be a waiter. Somebody needs to be a secretary. Somebody needs to be a clerical person. I understand that somebody needs to be somebody's driver. That's just how the world spins. But I believe the people that are listening to this video, you want more. Comment the words, I want more. I dare you right now to comment the words, I want more. Understand this, it's 10 o'clock p.m., right? You don't even want to know what my schedule was today because you won't be able to do it. See, I can tell you might say, Wesley, well, what do you do on a daily basis? I can tell you what I did. But you'll think it's so unusual, so uncommon that you say, oh, wow, you did that? Wow, that many hours? And you won't do it. You'll rather watch some TV, watch the video game. And that phone of yours, man, that phone is fucking all you up. You have like that phone, I promise you, most of you can't take your phone, turn that phone off for about 2 to 3 days. And let me show you, if you do that, if you have the balls to do that, you'll be so focused and you will have so much time. Like when you say the time is not available, you will have so much time, it will blow your mind. But guess what? A lot of you won't do it because, see, the phone is a virus, it's a disease. It's what it is to most people. It's a disease, man. It is. It's almost worse than crack. It's almost worse than drugs and alcohol. Because, see, the thing is, if your phone ding right now, bing, 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 boom, you're going to check it. Instagram, bing, bing, check it. Message, bing, bing. Facebook, bing, bing. Snapchat, bing, bing. Right? Oh, somebody likes me. Somebody wants to talk to me. Somebody thinks I'm important. Guys, you know what? I'll be happy if I didn't receive a text for a week. I don't care. Some of you, if someone doesn't text you, if somebody doesn't communicate with you, send you a message, right? It's not in your DMs, you feel less liked. Oh, no one loves me. Then what you do is you post a picture, right? I know some of you guys say, oh my God, that's me. You post a picture because you thought the picture was cute. You thought the picture was pretty, right? You thought it was nice. And you want people to validate. You want people to like and share the picture, right? Let me share something with you. This is not acting as if a multimillionaire would act. I don't do that. I don't seek validation from others. And I understand this. I'm okay and I'm grateful for the people that admire me around the world. I'm okay for the compliments that people give me. I'm okay when people say that I changed their life. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful about that. But I don't seek it. Which means is I don't have to be Wesley $1 billion virgin for millions and millions of people to validate who I am. I do that. That's my responsibility. And what I'm telling you, it's your responsibility to validate yourself. It's your responsibility to be happy. Find it in you. Stop looking outside of you. You know, I appreciate you guys watching my stuff, but you don't need me. You don't need me. You don't need for me to pop online. Oh, this is another Wesley Virgin video. He's going to make me feel good. He's going to make me happy. Momentarily. Until this video goes off. And then guess what? It's back to your life again, right? Some of you call it, back to reality. Like some of you guys right now, you partied the whole weekend. You fucked over your life the entire weekend. Don't even know what you did. Don't remember what you did, what you drank, who you slept with this weekend. And check this out. Now you're saying, man, back to the reality, back to the grind. I would never want to live a life like that. Like my reality is perfect. My reality is juicy. You know, when people say, hey, that's not reality, Wesley. That's almost like they're saying, that's not realistic. Like that's like reality is like a negative life. How they say it is like, that's not reality. That's not what really happens. You know, everything is not all roses. Excuse me? Obviously, you've never met Wesley $1 Million Virgin. Obviously, you've never spent some time with me. Life is beautiful. Life is gorgeous. I'm grateful. I'm so excited. I'm excited in my sleep. I'm excited when I wake up. I'm excited at the gym. I'm excited when I do these videos because I understand the gratefulness and the power that life has given me. I love it. And some of you can't understand and you can't comprehend how a man can be like this. What I'm telling you is possible. Anything is possible. Everything is possible. For those who believe it, everything is possible. A lot of you, before I let you go, you keep listening to average people, mediocre people. People that don't have dreams. Some of you spend too much time trying to inspire another person, trying to build them up. If you're the person in your group and you're the person that's always inspiring somebody else, always having to lift somebody else's spirits, always trying to fix somebody else's junk, you need to find new friends. That's obvious, right? See how obvious that is? But guess what? Most of you that's listening to me right now, you won't do it. You won't. And if you do it, you won't do it for a long time. See, I know this. I love you, folks. I can only shoot you straight, to be honest with you. Like, I can't lie, man. I got to be honest with you. You don't need me, ladies and gentlemen. I love you. I appreciate you guys. A lot of you are coming to my seminar here March 30 here in Houston, Texas. I appreciate that. I do, but you don't really need me, What you need is yourself. You need to be able to harness or organize mind. Organize your mind. How do you do that? Separate, isolate for a while. Put yourself around the people that you want to become. That's what I did. You know who my biggest inspiration is? I'm going to be honest with you. I probably never said it on video. I've never said this, but I'm going to say it now. Because to be honest with you, I don't have a guru for my life. I don't have a mentor. I don't need that stuff, actually. I can mentor myself. But my biggest inspiration was Tony Robbins, to be honest with you. I've never seen a person that exuded that type of energy, that type of influence, not just on people, but himself. I've never seen anything alike. And I said, you know what? I'm going to be like that and more. Like I'm going to be 100 times better than him, which means is I'm going to make a bigger impact on the world than he's doing. And I think he will want me to do it. He's 50, 60 years old. I'm the new school. Right? I know a lot of you guys look up to me, and I appreciate that. I know a lot of you admire me for the things that I do around the planet, but I want you to be better than me. Young people, like in your 20s right now, be better than me. Be smart. Don't be silly. Don't be stupid. Don't think that life, some people say, well, I'm going to figure things out, man. It's going to happen. I just know it. Knowing is not enough. You can't just say, well, I just know I'm going to win. I just know. And you think that's enough. Your behavior, okay? Come at the words, your behavior is going to determine if you make money or not. Your behavior is going to determine how prosperous you become as a man or a woman. Not what you say. Yes, you must say it with conviction. Yes, you must believe it. But the behavior is what's important. What you do is more important than the words that you say. Am I making sense? It's your behavior. And guess what? It's also the behavior when people can't see you. I'm not at home with you right now. I don't know what you're doing right now. I don't know what you're going to do once this video is done right now. I have no idea. And I really don't care, to be honest with you, because it's your life. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to work. I'm going to meditate. I'm going to read. And I'm going to work. I'm going to meditate. I'm going to read. I'm going to work. I'm going to meditate. I'm going to read. I'm going to work. I'm going to meditate. I'm going to read. Why? Because, see, I'm living my outcome. Listen, I'm living my outcome right now. See, most of you quit because you're thinking too much about the process it's going to take to get to where you're trying to go. Listen. Most of you quit because you're too focused on the process that it's going to take to get you where you want to go. You can't work out and think about, oh, I'm so sore. Oh, I'm sweating from my face. If you're thinking about the soreness, if you're thinking about how much you're sweating, you're going to quit. If you're thinking about the process of starting a business, the things you got to do, get the DBAs, you got to sell, you got to get money for the business, you got to invest into the business. If you're thinking about all the failures that's happening every day in the business, you're going to quit. I, Wesley Billion Dollar Virgin, if you want to believe me, if you trust me, I focus on the outcome. I can already see the person that I am 10 years, I can see it right now. I am living that. I'm already living like I'm on TV screens around the world. Hundreds of millions of people are going to see me on TV screens around the world. Hundreds of millions of people are going to watch me on stage, and I'm going to give them strategies so they can transform their life. 20,000 people every single week in my city, here, Houston, Texans, is going to be fed, is going to have clothes, and is going to have knowledge from me that I am going to provide. I'm living it now. Oprah Winfrey, my best friend. Ellen DeGeneres, my best friend. Will Smith, best friend. Drake, best friend. Close, cool. I'm already living that. Like right now, you guys see 51 people. I see 51 million people. I am breaking the Instagram servers right now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm breaking the Facebook service right now because I got 48 million people right now that's watching this video here. You must learn to live in your outcome. You don't need to wait. You don't need to focus on the process. Every day when you close your eyes, if you decide to meditate, if you believe in the visualization process, every day when you close your eyes, you got to put yourself in the moment. You got to put yourself in the experience that you want to have. And guess what? If you do that so much in your mind, you will create it and you will live it. And you will start to see your behaviors change. You will start to see that you're taking different action. And guess what? You'll start getting some of the results that you deserve to have. I love you. I appreciate you guys. Hit the like and share button. I'm done. Remember, the key to happiness is fulfillment. If you received anything from this video, if you love Wesley Billion Dollar Virgin, because Wesley Virgin loves you. As a matter of fact, I'm Wesley Virgin the fourth. I'm the fourth virgin. I'm the fourth virgin. I'm the fourth Wesley on the planet here. Actually, it's two more. Me and my dad were left. Show me some love. Thank you for the loves. If you got anything, If you understand that happiness is through fulfillment. I just really get like the more intelligent you get through your journey of being successful or to being wealthy, you'll just understand that happiness is all what you really want. And if you're able to give to another person, maybe you can give them a smile. Maybe you can tell them that I'm proud of you. I love you. I care about you. You're amazing. You're great. And guess what? It can be a stranger. When I went under that bridge today, you know what I tell these people? I've been knowing them for a while, but I tell them I love you. I don't have to be his brother or his sister to say I love you. I love you. I care about you. That's why I come out here. I care about you. That's why I come out here. That's why I'm buying you this tent. That's why I'm buying you these burgers and fries. Maybe it's not much. Maybe it's not healthy food, but it's something that's going to fill your stomach right now. I love you. I want to let you know that I'm giving you hope. See, that's my life. And that's my happiness. And millions of dollars, billions of dollars that I will make until the day that I die. It's great. It's amazing. I'm going to be excited about it. But it won't fulfill me as a man. What I want you to think about, what's going to fulfill you. After you leave this video, before you leave this video, I want you to think about what is going to fulfill you. As you hit the like button right now, think about what's going to fulfill me. What's going to fulfill me, Reggie? What's going to fulfill me? Because if you believe and know that you will be rich, then you need to be thinking about, okay, what's going to make me internally happy? What can I do to sow a seed to the world? Service leads to greatness, young world. I'm going to be like a record player. I'm going to keep playing the same tape over and over again. Service leads to greatness. The more people that you serve, Sonia, the more people that you serve, that you help, that you inspire, that you give to, it leads to you becoming a greater person you are today. You might not feel it right now. You might not see it right now. But I'm telling you, the more that you serve people, you want to make $1 million, serve $1 million. You want to make 100,000, serve 100,000. Service leads to greatness, guys. I love you so much. Thank you for hitting the like and share button. Thank you for hitting the like and share button right now. If you felt anything in this video with me, hit the like and share button. I love you. I appreciate you. Keep working, keep fighting. As you decide to watch this video again, because understand this, what do I always say, young people? Repetition is the mother of skill. I'm looking at you right now, even though you can't see my eyes. I can feel you breathing right now. Repetition is the mother of skill. I want you to say it with your lips right now. Say it with those lips right now. Repetition is the mother of skill. Repetition is the mother of skill. You know what I did here today? I was going to let you go, but hit the like button. But check this out. You know what I did? Personal development, PD, all for 6 hours. Yeah. 6 hours, personal development, working on me for 6 hours, understanding more of myself, discovering more of my power. Repetition is the mother of skill. I want you to remember these videos. I want you to remember listening to this as you watch my journey. But I just don't want you to watch me. I want you to get off your ass and get busy. Repetition is the mother of skill. I love you guys so much. Much love. This is Wesley, $1 Billion Virgin. Let's go.